And we are back with Round 1, Game 1, Part 2. Souk versus Bart, Venser Tapout versus Soul Sisters. So, what do you think of the match so far?
So far, it's been going good. Obviously not very fast, seeing as we're in Game 1, Part 2.
Yes, indeed.
I have to say, watching the decks go, it's a bit entertaining. Bart's definitely been more of the aggressor here. Pulling out little tricks like Brave the Elements to actually get some damage in.
Yep.
And Suture Priest early on caused some life issues for Bart in the positive and negative, so it's been working out.
A Karn liberated.
And as we were mentioning earlier in the first tape of Game 1, infinite life gain really means nothing when you're
just going to restart
the game. Yeah, that is one way around it.
So, I'm wondering what you do here. Wondering what you exile.
He's exiling...
Is that a Stoneforge Mystic?
I believe so. So when Souk restarts the game, he's going to start with Stoneforge Mystic to search out nothing.
I was going to say, I don't think he plays any equipment.
No, nothing I'm aware of. Unless he sideboards one in. No, I don't know. I doubt it.
But I don't think the point of that was to...
I know.
Search it out. It's to not let him cheat the sword in.
Yeah. Make him hard cast and he can't equip it unless he draws a mana.
So he's playing into Spell Pierce here as well. If he wants to cast that sword.
Mm-hmm.
Souk shows Spell Pierce.
I really want to play this deck. I want to play Suture Priest. It looks really fun.
Yeah?
I do.
You just want to play every white weenie build now.
Not every. Not every.
I don't know, man. You're talking about that Equip This deck, now you're talking about...
I like the Equip This deck. I like it a lot.
Soul Sisters.
I don't know, it's just fun.
I just can't get behind White Weenie.
I don't know, it always looks fun. I'm not a person who likes, white decks. I play Cobblade now because pretty much it's a necessity.
Yeah.
If I want to compete and actually get the credits.
It's definitely one of the top two.
But
it's definitely sitting up there with Splinter Twin.
My bread and butter is black and blue. And a mix of the two. But... what is that guy? Oh, another Metamorph.
He's copying a... What is he going to copy?
He ain't copying Karn, that's for sure. Another
Blade Splicer. I guess here you need to swing at Karn. You have to get him off the board.
Or at least try.
If he restarts the game, I don't know if you can win. I really don't. I've actually never had Karn played against me yet.
Really?
I've not. Can't say that I'm disappointed by that. Although I really want to play him in a Mono Green Eldrazi. Start exiling my Emrakul's from my hand.
Well, you've had Karn played against you in a fun match. I know I did it to you before.
Did you?
I did. Last week before, after we were done videotaping.
You did?
I did Karn.
You did. I forgot about that. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, and my black-blue super friends.
Yep, and I played, I was playing Tezzeret, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, I was playing Tezzeret. You're correct. The things I would have done for Evolution Reigns.
Things I would have done to have another mana to cast mine.
Alright, so Karn is on the board.
3. I'm not sure if Souk is...
playing 3 for another Jace. Alright, that seems pretty good.
I like it. Any Jace on the board is a good Jace. Souk looks like he's hovering around 11 mana, maybe? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 mana. And I feel bad. Souk can't really go aggressive right now. Even if he wanted to.
I mean, I think you just draw until you're ready to pop off Karn.
Yeah.
And it seems like the best out he has here. It's a very congested board.
It's a bit different. Whenever Souk plays, you're almost guaranteed a Game 1 Part 2 or a Game 2 Part 2. With these things because they go so long because of how his deck is.
Do you just tech edge that Locust?
I would.
And get it out of there?
You keep him off the mana.
And leave him on 3?
Yeah.
Leaving him on 3 seems pretty good. I'm also not sure if I really like the Metamorphs in this deck. I mean, you are gaining so much life that it doesn't really matter.
I personally like them. I like them in almost any deck.
I don't know. I'm just not sold on having them in a deck that can't pay the blue.
I don't see them not being good at, like, any point. Like, sure, if there's nothing on the board, granted. Or if you're staring down, like, a Jace Ultimate, then that sucks. However, anything involving creature, you're gonna...
I gotta say, though, I don't think it would see play if it couldn't copy artifacts.
Oh, easily, because it's just another clone.
Yep, for sure.
The fact that it's versatile enough to copy artifacts is why it's still around. And also another reason I think that...
Souk has a spell pierce. Well, you might just not care. Because, I mean...
Creeping Corrosion might see play because of all these heavy artifact use in green builds.
There has to be a good green deck first.
That's true.
And there really isn't. Definitely not.
Except for a mono green unicorn.
Mono green unicorns. I forgot. I forgot about that deck.
The new Innistrad tribe.
Oh,
mono green unicorns.
For sure. They're going to take over vampires.
So, Bart actually drops his 5th mana. If he tech edge...
It's another Locust.
And he gained 2 life off of it.
I think you just get rid of that sword here with Karn. Get rid of the sword, start the game with sword and Stone Fortress I can play. Seems pretty good.
I'd be kind of happy about it.
And your Pro Bart's deck.
Yeah. Yeah, you are.
Turn 2, you're beating face with the sword.
That's
so we're going to trade. Looks like Souk is in the single digits now.
Dun dun dun.
See what he decides to do.
For proliferate. Or into the royal. Yep.
Into the royal, the...
Tumble Magnet probably, or the...
Yeah, most likely.
Or the Clasp, it's one of the two. Yep. And he's going to draw a card off of it.
It's pretty nice.
I'm going to be sad when Into the Royal leaves. Such a good card.
Into the Royal is pretty good. Disperse is definitely no Into the Royal. It's not bad, though.
I'm not going to miss it being played against me, however.
Disperse isn't bad.
Disperse is okay. Into the Royal without the kicker.
So you just lose the bonus. Another Into the Royal.
Must be nice.
I do like Into the Royal. Playing 4 tonight, if I play Splinter Twin.
Yeah, there's no reason not to. It's really, really good.
Gotta deal with those spell skites, man.
Spell skites are a problem for the deck. It's not impossible to
They
beat
are.
them.
I don't think they're as big of a deal.
Because honestly, you can run Dismembers and stuff in there as well.
I'm going to play one Dismember, I think. For sure. And if worse comes to worse, I'm going to Splinter Twin my my Manic Vandal and Machine Gun through the spell skites. And I'll get in there.
Man-boarding Manic Vandals?
Probably in the side.
I think you should man them.
I don't know.
Not just me.
Not sure.
And then you can, they have like a bunch of artifacts on the board, you can Splinter Twin your Manic Vandal and just go all chain gun through all the artifacts.
Alright. Here. We have 2 tapped golems on Bart's side. Souk is going to exile the sword.
Yep.
Put it underneath Karn. Karn is doing a lot of work for him. 3 cards already?
Karn is, like, the mana cost that you pay for him is very heavy. However, when he hits the board,
you get what you pay for.
He gets work in.
For sure.
He's a better Liliana Vess in the way that he operates, because he gets rid of stuff on the board, but...
He definitely is.
The additional 2 mana cost is...
I don't know. I like Liliana Vess when I have a Jace out.
I do too. Oh, I'm going to go tutor. Oh, I'm going to brainstorm it in my hand.
I just don't know if I like Liliana Vess a lot of times if I don't have a Jace out.
I like Lily Vess regardless. Like, some people underestimate her power level. And they just will attack your life points and just kind of leave her there. Which I think is extremely silly. She's a very powerful planeswalker, especially if she's left alone. She's going to make you constantly discard. I'm going to be getting card advantage. And if I ever am in a tough spot, I can just find it.
Yeah, but she is kind of like one of the planeswalkers that you can ignore and still win. As long as she doesn't go ultimate.
I'm not saying that she is like that big of a problem, but she creates a lot of issues. I mean, and can stop your momentum.
The big issue is that, like, She's going to get you instant value on your next upkeep when you draw whatever you want, which is big.
Is that 4 Metamorphs?
That is 4. One of those is mine.
Oh dear.
One of them was mine.
Souk must be very angry at this point.
4 golems. 4 1/1s. And he still can't attack through it because there's walls. Now if you're Souk, you almost can't play your Sun Titan.
Yeah.
Well, now you can.
All 4 of them are gone.
Yep. Now you definitely can. But before, like, if he's going to bring back that Ascendant, and I mean everything in his deck, I wonder if he plays the Sun Titan. Bart, he probably should.
That would probably be smart. I mean, he can't bring back the Metamorph stuff.
Yeah, but you can bring back the Saracen, you can bring back the Sword, you can bring back the Stoneforge, you can bring back the Suture Priest, you can bring back the Soul's Attendant. Or not Soul's Attendant. Is it Soul's Attendant?
Yeah,
it is Soul's Attendant. They don't Soul Warden.
If they do reprint the Soul Warden and Soul Attendant still manages to sneak in, it would be Soul Triplets.
It would be, yep.
Soul
for
Triplets.
Sure. Again, I don't think it's as good as the old deck, though.
No.
So you don't have Ranger of Eos to grab them all.
Oh, Ranger of Eos.
Pretty good.
Yeah, just a lot.
Alright.
I don't miss that.
Really?
Block,
really?
Day of Judgment. Souk wants no part in this.
That's pretty good there. I mean...
That's beyond good, actually.
Karn's going to go Ultimate at this point, or Souk just plays Sun Titan, and...
Yep.
We'll see what happens.
You invested heavily in your board. Sucks to be you.
Did he just exile something from his own hand?
He may. Yeah, I did.
Do you not know what it is?
It looks blue.
It does look blue.
Frost Titan.
Ah.
Might be. I'm just saying, it might be a Frost Titan.
That's a game ender right there.
It's like, oh, I'll start the game with Frost Titan. Tap down.
Everything.
Yeah. Oh, you played a mana. Keep it tapped down next time.
I like Frost Titan.
It's good. Solid.
I don't think he was ever $20 good.
No, not really. He was actually at one point.
Yeah,
and the big Titan War. He was key in the Titan War.
But that's when Destructive Force was a quote-unquote good deck.
When what?
Destructive Force?
Destructive Force?
I was never a fan.
I was annoyed heavily by it.
Never a fan.
Person who used to play here, Dan Liu, he played Destructive Force.
Yep.
And I was very annoyed by it. Because I
that
play stuff, it get countered.
Thing's just asking to be spell pierced, though.
Yeah.
It's like my Genesis waves.
That was back before I liked the soft counter of spell pierce. Because I thought 2 is like way too easy to pay.
You used to play a lot of cancels.
Yeah, I played a lot of cancels and negates.
Yep.
But I'd always have like 1 mana left open. He would Destructive Force, and I'd just be like, oh, that's bad. Good game. Good game, sir.
For sure.
Oh, you have your Inferno Titan out. That's rough.
Alright. So, Karn has exiled...
A lot.
Yes. He's doing work for Souk right now. I mean, versus a Squad Hawk and a Stoneforge. I think Souk has an Into the Royal in his hand.
He should still.
Can't see what else is in there.
Exile something out of his hand. And that's a Brave the Elements, I believe.
Yep. It's not really what you want to be doing, but... So, Karn has to be ready to pop at this point. I mean, it's +4, right?
Well, right now he just hit double digits.
Okay.
Because he's using a 6-sided dice before, so he's probably at 10 now.
Okay.
Because he's been exiling stuff as
well. Yeah,
he
did exile. He exiled like 3 off the board, 2 off?
Yeah.
2 or 3. I think it was 2.
It was 2. It was the sword and the Stoneforge.
Yep. You are correct. But it has 1 card in hand.
And it's a sword.
Body and mind.
Tap it down.
Swing. Yep.
Tumble magnet.
And that sucks.
You tumbling boy. So one thing I learned actually last week was that you can animate your manlands in the end phase, and they stick around till the beginning, till the end of the next turn.
That's pretty sweet.
That's actually very key. I've never done that before, and I would actually just ask the question just to be stupid.
That's pretty nice.
I was like, wow. All right.
That's pretty nice. I could have so many Nexus.
Yeah, just animate my Tar Pit end of turn. Oh, look. I'll have to keep 4 mana open to do it.
And